Oh my goodness, it's all happening. It's all happening. And by all happening, I mean nothing is happening. Oh my god, hello. And Dancy times. Hi. How we all doing? The leaf blower dude is here, and my dough cutting machine was being funny buggers, and Tankat was a dick, and I nearly missed the start of the stream anyway, and just fucking... yep. I'm having a day, apparently. I didn't realize I was having a day, but I'm having a day. Anyway, hello, there's my nails. Rubble! Yay. It's another one of the new colours. Very nice. How are all you guys doing? I hope you're doing better than me, although right now that bar is low. Let's get the right tabs and the right... whoops, it is. Nope, not like that. Computer, fuck off. There we go. Snuggers for the Ivana B. Thank yous for the gift sub, it's ours, even if it was to the bot and she doesn't deserve it. And hand dance for the... wait, why didn't that work? Oh, typo. Yep. It's hand dance. There you go. You get two, but they were both low energy, so, you know, cancels out. I do... oh, I feel that right now, Ivana. I feel that. That's a... yep. So this is a new colour. Let's talk about that for a second. This is a new colour. It's called Iron Violet. It's a very light purple, and it's a chrome polish, and my nails don't do well with chrome polish, because in order to have, like, best effect, you need to have smooth nails, and I don't. So, yeah. But it's okay, because I added shinies. I didn't just kill the stream, did I? I do technically have a button on the stream deck to start the stream. I'm hoping my torch didn't just fall on it. But, yes. I did add a, sparkly top coat, just to give it a little something something, plus, you know, hopefully cancel out some of the, not smoothness of the nails, so, yay! Let's get that magneted onto there properly. Sorta, kinda. There we go. Cool beans. Anyways. Hey kiddies, your human suit comfy did it? No. That's really not. Hi, Sage! I spent all night friggin' tossing and turning because it felt like my skin was crawling, which is an unpleasant sensation. And then, yes. May have noticed during the hand dance. Big ol' one of them. Yay. It's like I said during the intro, Tankat was a dick. He's had like a couple of months of... it's not every single time, but most of the time that he'll do litter tray things outside of the litter tray. And I've been, you know, encouraging him to go back to doing litter tray things in the litter tray, because that would be nice. And I thought we'd gotten back on track because he's been, you know, that's been happening. And then I was like getting ready during the intro, and I don't know, he was behaving a bit like, and doing things, and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure you're gonna, and so I had to like basically pick him up and like take him to the little tray, and he was unimpressed with that turn of events, and so now I'm itchy. It's fine. It's nothing crazy. It's literally the band-aid is just because I'm pretty sure Twitch has rules about, which is funny because like video games, blood, gore, and violence, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty sure they got rules about showing like actual, you know, health leaks. So I was just like, I'm just gonna do that band-aid thing really quick, and I couldn't find any of the regular-sized ones. So he's a big one. So cool. But yes, it's too warm, and my hand is itchy because of Dangat, and everything hurts because I had a grocery delivery this morning, and it was shit because the delivery driver didn't read the delivery instructions, so I had to trek the fucking countryside just to let him in. All very first world problems. I fully realise that I am whinging about fucking nothing. So I'm gonna say, is the human suit comfy? No. Ooh, subheadings. I need to look into more of the top coats. Holo Taco does a lot of top coats, and that's good because then you can like mix and match with your polishes, which would be good because then you get like more uses out of all your polishes, which would be cool. Tweet's tired, had some rum yesterday and overdid it. This is home, would you? Oh, good. I'm glad you're home. Excessive rum. Okay, got to go outside to be a bit. Wait a minute, what? I thought White Cat was an indoor kitty. Was it accidentals? Or unintentionals, I guess I should say. Coats? And let's get a blue glitter coat. if they did top coats in blue colours, oh. I mean, that probably exists. I don't know if it exists on that particular website, but there'd be other ones. Oh gosh, I'm not sponsored, I swear. Yes. The Holo Taco ones, even though they're like, compared to what I normally buy, they're pricey. But they're so good quality. I'm so happy with the quality. They go on really nice and the brushes are good. And I did notice when I was on the website last time that they now sell wide brush replacements. So you don't have to have the normal skinny ones that they come with. You can have wider ones, which are nice. I like the wider ones. Anyway, it's nail polish. I should totally be like, email them and be like, oh hey, would you like to sponsor me? Because I use your stuff anyway, and you know, no, 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 that's not, no. It'd be nice, but no. Oh dear. Anyway, right. What am I doing? It's inky things. I want to do more inky stuff, mostly because it's already on my desk, and I'm a bit low spoons today, so I don't want to do too much thinking. Wow, I sound so... like, what's happening? I'm sorry. I could have skipped today, but I do like the crafting, and the crafting does help the brain placey stuffs, so... Whoops. Oh, really? That's broken already? Fucking hell. I bought a DVD. And I had it on top of the crafty stuff there. And I just went to move it off the crafty stuff because my DVD stand is like right there. That DVD case has fallen off of the thing once. Well, been knocked off by Tankat once. And already the little clippy things on the inside of the thing are all broken, so the DVD's not staying in there anymore. Yay! White Cat is a new cat with likes to go outside and they're allowed outside if someone's with him, so I was out with White Cat and go outside for about 10 minutes, got to be in the front yard, for a bit and inspect the yard. Oh, that's cool! I'm glad that he knows not to, take off or whatever, just goes out and has a bit of a look and then that's all good. See, I can't trust my two to do that. And Tankat at least is kind of curious about outside. Like if I've got the front door open, he'll be like looking there because it's a corridor. The only thing you can see outside my front door is a brick wall, and so he's constantly there at the front door, and he's like angling his head to try and look like down to the corridor, and it's just like, oh. But I know that if he got outside, he wouldn't come back. So, and I have tried to do the harness thing, and yeah, no. Tankat.exe stops responding. I was looking at Alina Craft's channel this morning because she put out a video, and it was a flower one, and I looked at it and was like, was that one of the ones that I got? I don't know, because I did let's get those out of the way. There we go. That there. Right. I have leaves. I have... Oh wait, is it that one? Oh, it's that one! I do have it. It's this one. She actually put out a video for that one, like yesterday, or this morning, or something. So we could do that one. I do have some more with that... Whoa! Gravity check. Leaves and flowers and stuff with like stencils and stamps and dies and things. Although this one has stencils, this one doesn't. So I'd have to colour those in, and I'm not very good at that. So we could do this one though, because that's pretty. As the stencils, you do like the layers and stuff. It's in the stamp, and then there's a die back there as well, and you cut it out, and it's all pretty. So I could do that one. Let's see if I can... It was my ink sample sheet thingy that fell on the floor. There we go. White cat can be a little escape artist. Keep an eye on him in his outside. Though, if he gets out and bring groceries, he'll be unmanaged. I'll be thinking marshal him. Nice. Hey, Drinks. How doings? Also dislikes Lily, says he likes being a free roaming cat. Yeah. It's the tank cat's go. He just flops. You put the harness on him and he just flops. What do you mean? You're gonna try and tell me where to go? What? Yes, tank cat. Yes. I'm going to attempt, and it's going to be adorable. That's also on the floor now. Why is gravity being exceptionally annoying today? Particularly annoying when I've got such a small space and I can't actually like lean down with the chair. Okay, that's a separate thing. They go over there. And then we do have this stamp as well, which is fun. So we might have a play with that. I also kind of want to have a play with this one. Specifically that one there. I think that'll look quite cool, like down the sides of the card, and then just have like a monochromatic kind of greeting in the middle. That could be cool. So my cat also flops. Yep. What is the G? There's a pretzeling, a flop, a plop, or a twist. Yes. I'm pretty confident that counts as all of the above. At the same time. And sometimes consecutively, but generally concurrently. So do I want to do... Let's have a look at this one. Destructions. Multicolor holds the first layer, position the other layers. Pads, watercolors, pastes. And there's a coordinated stamp. But you don't have to use the coordinated stamp. Oh, there's like two... Oh, okay. There's two... For the flower, like, detail-y bits. So you got like the main background part, and then you've got the bit that adds the detail, but there's two different ones that add detail, and you can use one or the other, or both. Oh, fun. And then that one's with this stamp as well. I should try that. It's supposed to just do things now. Yes. Go do the workies. Don't work too hard. And so then we come in here. Is that stuck to that? It is. There we go. So we have the stamp. If we want to do an outline for it, which I kind of do, I think that would look good. It's possible to give me a starting point. And then we have the coordinating die. Very nice. I wasn't planning on doing this one today, but then, yeah, like I said, the lady whose shop this is, Alina Craft, she has a YouTube channel, and I follow there. And I think it was like last night or this morning, something like that. I was like trying to catch up. Not that you ever catch up on YouTube, but I was trying to catch up. And she'd done a video for this product, and I was like, I think I have that one. And it turns out, yes, I do. Stamp platform. Where's my stamp platform? I'm gonna have to get another stamp platform at some point. Jangles! Oh my goodness. And the imagining ketchup on the YouTube logo. What? They should totally make their logo out of ketchup. It's Sky! Thanks to us for some gift sketches to the kidder. Hello! How you feelings? Are you feeling any betters? Are you getting betters? Hope you get betters. Can I fit that on there? Probably just. I could be fancy and do two. Oh yeah, that'll fit fine. Actually, I might put it up there because I think that bit down there is the bit where it's going all like flaky. And we'll do several so that we have like room to play. Black ink. One of my black inks. I like this one though. It has nice crisp lines. Rub hand on stamp. Hopefully remove all the manufacturing goop. It's getting better, thank goodness for that. Yeah, that is just so clean and nice. I do notice there's a little bit there, extra futsy bit, and it's actually on. It was actually on the stamp. That bit there. Do I just stick with the one, or should I do it again? No, one's plenty. It stamped so well the first time, I don't have to worry about it. Is there still music? Can you guys hear the music or no? Because I can't. Oh, what? Wait, iTunes isn't working? Hold on. Hey, there it is. Just need to change the source back now, hang on. That one. There we go. Sorry about that, I don't know at what point it died. It was definitely working when I started the stream because I checked it. Cool beans. Because it was like it was like it was playing, but then the music wasn't advancing any. Dunno. I should be using my knob, but I don't know where it is. It's on my desk somewhere underneath all of the crap. I'm so glad that stamp's just so nice. And it only needs the once. Like, I can tell when my ink pads are getting dry when I need to stamp it like 2 or 3 times, but these ones, so smooth. How many should I do? I don't think I got ink on that bit actually. That one's getting a second one. Hey, Kidna! It's pretty flowers, they are indeed. I like this pattern. Yeah, that one looks a lot thicker than the other ones because I did it twice. Which is fine. I just need to remember that I did that. It's 11. I don't have 11 pieces of paper though. Because I'm just using scrap paper effectively. Oh, not scrap, like I would use it for backgrounds and stuff, but these ones were probably a card base that like I messed up the card or the other half of the paper was like dodgy or whatever, and just yeah. $17? We don't mention that heathen number in here. That's not my number. There we go, that's 6. If we're going on my theory of like usually that I do 4 in like a set, then that gives us room to have a couple of mess ups. That over there. And because that one's birthdays. Most of the sentiments on here. Special day, special person, special celebration, many happy returns, birthday greetings. Wish you a magical birthday filled with wonderful surprises. And then a few other little mixy matchy ones, which is kind of cute. Alright, put that away. I don't think I'm going to need it. And then I reckon stencils. So we have 5, yeah, 5 stencils. So we have the, ooh, is that meant to come out of there? Probably. Yeah, that's an outy bit. Don't need that one. Okay. So we've got, this is like the main background piece. And then we've got two different detail pieces that you can use one or the other or both. And then those two are for the leaves. There we go. Cool. So, that lines up over there. Yeah. Tape, 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 tape. Jackie! Hello! How doings? I should probably... Actually, wait, do I have a spare... Actually, no, I'm going to use this. This is washi paper that I've done some die cutting on. I don't know if I'm going to use that today, but I can use the back. Just so I don't get it all over my desk. That's really just to hold that down because I'm not too worried about overshooting it. Sam's alright, that's good. Sip of the beverage. Da, da, da. Oh. Okay, I don't know what colors I'm doing. That's okay. I have a fancy thing with circles on. Now, my go-to is going to be pinks, just because it's flowers and that feels like the thing. But at the same time, I should do like other stuff. But I'm going to start with pink. And I reckon that one there is probably the lightest one. Because I'm thinking, because I want to try and be a little bit efficient with the stencils. Because if I do different colours for every flower, then I'm going to have to clean the stencils every time, and I'm lazy and I don't want to. So I'm going to try be a bit efficient. And because I want to try out the... Actually, do I want to try out the thing with the... I kind of just want to use all the layers, to be honest. Well, you can use one or the other. I'd rather use both. I feel like that'd be like full detail. So I'm thinking maybe like that as the background, and then that on top, and then that one. want to go darker. Where's the little instruction-y thing? Yeah, it's lighter for that one, darker for that one. Makes sense. Yeah, we'll do both. And I think I might just do the 2. I should have stamped more of them. Let's before I get too far into it, let's stamp a few more. Should have just done that straight off the bat. I was like, well, I don't want to do too many. Why not? Why don't I? Why can't I do too many? I can if I want. I've got 6. If I do 2 sets of 4, I'm going to need 8, and then if I have spares, I'll do 10. So I'll do another 2 sheets. Cat just jumped down onto his armchair. Mama Cracky is upgrading one of her upgrading her recliners. Because they've kind of got like family room and lounge room. And the lounge room is kind of Papa Cracky's space. He watches his sports and stuff in there. And they had 2 recliners in there, and at some point the arm of one of the chairs got it's like a tiny little tear in it, and Tandoji was all like, oh my god, there's a thing in it! Ah! And so now it's got a massive freaking tear in it, and he's taken all the insides out of the thing, and it's like, gosh dang it, Tandoji. But the other one's still good, and so Mama Cookie was like, oh, I'm replacing the recliners, do you want the other one to like replace your armchair? And I'm like, just give me a minute, I'll check with Tankat. I literally texted that back to her. I'm like, I'll check with Tankat if he wants his armchair upgraded. I want to get rid of the armchair though, because it's actually quite a nice armchair. Even if it is not to the latest fashion, I don't care. Ah! There be raiders! Hey, could you take a look in the item crashes, if you would please? Just give me a minute. Hi Texan! How doings? How was your stream? What were you working on today? Tell us a little about it. Give us the deets. It's fucking raiders. Forever the tangle out of the way. What were you up to today? What were you working on? For those that enjoy blacksmithing and the like, go check out Texan, they are cool. SO. Uh-oh. I was trying to shout them out twice. There we go. That gives us 10. That'll be good. Restoring some antique or old school back. Ah, cool! So what sort of thing? Like what kind of... What kind of equipments? Lived in the barn in West Texas area from 90 to 50. Holy crap! What do you mean no data was returned? What the heck? Twitch? Stop being derpy. That's the right link, right? It's totally the right link. What do you mean there's no data? Ah, Twitch has been twitchy. Whatever. Oi. There we go. Thanks, ads! It's almost no rush to shove it down with some gun oil. Post face. A man of many vices. So one day I will be a lady of many vices. Physical ones. That was in such good. Yeah, I reckon. With the I guess malice. We broke the handle, so I was repairing that. That's yep. That's quite a handy skill, so it turns out. Oh no, we broke a thing. That's okay. Give it to me. It will be fine. Okay, so now we have 10. It's pink. Now, I don't think... I have new inks. New to me inks. And... these brushes were previously used on a different brand of ink. And while they are the same type of ink, so I could probably just continue to use them and that would be fine. So I don't want to mix and match them just in case. Plus these ones still have a lot of the old colour on and I don't want to misrepresent my colours. Hey! Oz with the gift savage to Texan Space Agency. Thank you, Oz. Appreciate your face. Have you seen 6 minutes? It's 8k bit of 8 was iron back. Oh. Finally got 5 plants of. Hey! Progress! Nice. It'll make a watermelon disappear. Oh snap. Even full cans of beer just vaporized. Well, see, that's just a waste of a can of beer. I assume. Maybe it was bad beer, I don't know. Was it Foster's? It's probably Foster's. I don't know, I don't drink. But there's probably better uses of full cans of beer, just saying. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Just cause light, fair enough. You know what cause light has in common with making love in a canoe? It's fucking close to water. It's fucking close to water, exactly! So it's a cousin of Foster's. It's more progress in the spots in the craft channel and you mentioned it in the second thing, so that would be that negative. Oh yeah! Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, go away notifications. Oh hey look, Crates is live. There we go. Notifications have gone away. Yeah, really, it'd never be done. It's a never-ending process. Vanilla strawberries, red tomatoes, and say, ooh. Oh, that's cool. Is that the one? Is that? Weren't you like making your own garden beds or something? What was that? Something like that? Because that is cool. I would love to try something like that, but I'm in a rental and it's just gonna be like not worth it. I don't have a garden anyways, like I don't have any greenery. I have a very small courtyard. And I know I could set up pots and stuff, but eh. Despite having been here for 11.5 years, I still live in perpetual fear of any moment that I'm gonna get like kicked out and have to move and just, you know, all of that shit. I thought so. Yeah, no other helps me found myself. Yeah, you should be. They look awesome. Grey box, 6 feet by 2 feet. That's the one. We were talking about that the other day, weren't we? I'm sorry I don't remember things very well. I know I apologise for that a lot, but still. I try, but it's just not there. Actually, no, I take that back. It is there. Things going into the brain is fine. It's things coming out of the brain that doesn't work so good. That colour is pretty! I don't usually go for pinks. I'm not really a pink sort of a girl. But whoops. See, that's what happens when we don't tap off. It all goes pear-shaped. Hopefully that'll get covered up by the other layers. Okay, that'll be fine. And then it's going to come out of there. And while I'm thinking about it, normally I would clean the stencils off with water, but I don't really just want to do that at the moment. Should I? I'm wondering whether or not I should go through and do all of the base layers and then all of the detail and then all of the... Just saves me moving this every time. I think that's the thing. Does mean that I need to think about what colours I'm doing. I definitely want to do one with the yellows, so let's do that. Limoncello maybe? Yeah, that's a nice light yellow. Let's bring in the next one. I intended for the stencil to be taped down to the piece of paper and I didn't actually realise that I'd missed, but you know what? It'll be fine. Thankfully it's not shifting, so... That's the spot. And then yellow brush. I know with these colours that I've cleaned the cold tone colours because I've been using them. So they don't have the old ink on, but the hot colours I don't think I have, so... Just to be sure. Lovely. It's blue, blue, and blue. I'm not entirely sure what colour Ivana might like. She's not really giving me any strong indicators of, you know, what colour she'd prefer me to do. So it's time for me to hit the dust trails. No worries, mate. We love you. Aww. Heart to your face. Do have a good rest of your time zone. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you. And well done on all the restorations. Very nice. Hello, Ivana. It's blue, light blue, and dark blue. I'm noticing a pattern here. Got ink on my finger. It's okay. I remember to swap to my craft shirt before I started. Hold the Jackie and hold for black and gold. Yep, it's black and copper. Oh yes, it's black and pretty much any of the metallic kind of tones. Yeah. Copper. Oh, I didn't even didn't even realize that one had a typo. I think I'd auto-corrected it in my head. Okay. So someone was mentioning this morning, and they're gonna know who they are, but I'm not gonna like. Whenever I reference someone's DMs, I'm never gonna like. It's never gonna be like personal stuff. And I'm not gonna mention the person unless they like want to. But anyway. Had a message from someone this morning and they tried to say good morning and it auto-carroted to hoodie morning, and I'm just like, you know what? I approve of hoodie morning both as a greeting and as a concept. Totally, yeah. Let's have hoodie mornings. I'm down for this. Let's go hit the circle night, everyone. Night, Jackie! Have good sleeps. Thank you for coming and hanging about. I need to do just a very little bit of water on this one. Because if we are going to do a blue one, I don't really want to get yellow in it. Although I could do an orange one before I skip to that. Context clues that to me the range of autocorrect, I think. Yeah. I think I think because we were talking about colours, it was just like didn't even notice that it said Cooper instead of copper. So this isn't autocorrect the other way. This is true. Fleef pile! Wait a minute. I have a button. I have a button! Yay! Love my happy bits. Aww! There's me, and one that I can't see from here. And me, and Green Love, which I'm assuming is mine. Salmon Heart, Oz Heart. Don't know whose that is. Is that Ollie's? I saw someone holding a heart. Whose is that one? Oh no, that's a different one. Hannah something? Who's that one? Caridaxium. Oh, that's cute. Whose was the second one? Was that Jackie's? It was Jackie's! Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. And while I don't, I can manage with chat. Like, it's a little bit blurry, but I've got it on dark mode, so it's white text on black background. So I can read it, but the emotes, particularly if they like have detail, it's just a blob. Like geek. Salmons as well, yep. The angel heart. She is such a dainty lady. So apparently I'm doing a blue one, but should I do the orange first? I should do the orange first. Oh wait, am I doing an orange one? Wait a minute. I need to keep the orange ones for the yellow one. I was going to do that as the background and then those two as the detail. I could do maybe one of those two as the background and then the reds. Actually, yeah, we could do reds. And I think I might do like this set here. Because that dark red's kind of nice. So we'll keep that set together. That one. There we go. I'm going to do just a little bit of a clean of the yellow brush. We're in the same brand now, so that's fine, but I'm swapping colours, so... Yeah, that's... well... yeah, that still counts as yellow. I was looking at it and thinking it's a little bit orange, and so I should use my orange brush, but no. That's light enough. Didn't tap off on that one and I bugged it. Like so. I hope I remember all these colour schemes that I'm going to be doing. Come back to do the second layer and be like, that doesn't match with that one. Oh wait, wrong thing. And I think I went darker on the other one. But I think on the other one I messed it up a bit and I was trying to even it out. I'll kind of leave that one back a little bit, I think. Hey Cypher! How doings? That one. Oh yeah, that's definitely a different shade of yellow. Hopefully I'll remember. That's those. And now we need to clean the stencil for a start. Oops. Lovely. And then... it's good here. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. So that's why we're doing a blue one. I'm thinking like literally just those three there because they're the only blues that I have. Oh wait, starting with the light one. What am I doing? That one. I was about to get all three of them out. I'm like, wait a minute. That's so pretty! I have no idea who it was that picked the blue colours for the flowers. I mean, nobody in here would pick blue. I mean, gosh. But like, whoever it was, good choice. Might have gone a little bit heavy on that layer, but that's alright. It is still the lightest shade of the blue out of the three, so that's fine. That's that one. And then I assume a purple? But I don't really have... See, this is the thing though, I don't really have, like... Because I was going to do... For the first one I did with the pink, it was going to be that, and that one. But that doesn't leave me any purples to do anything with. I guess I could start with that one. But then I've only got the two, so it's kind of like, eh. Unless I did a... Like, started with that pink, and then I had those two as the detail. Because I don't really want to use this one, it's very, like... Actually looks kind of brown. A little bit there. It is a purple, it's like a really deep, like, plum colour. But it's kind of on the brown side of the colour rather than the purple side, so it's like, I don't... not particularly enamoured with that one, so I'm leaning towards these two. But on all the other ones I'm using three colours, so it's like... can start with that one. And do that and that. I mean, I could just do that as the base and then do that as both of the layers. That's also a thing. Otherwise the other option would be doing a teal one. So I could do a teal one. I don't know, that feels a bit... like flowers are not typically green because all of the leaves are green and so they're not... It's paper and ink. I can make them whatever colour I fucking like. I'm going to have a teal one. Just bugger it, why not? Tally, what are you doing today? Hey mama! I'm doing some stenciling. I have a flower, stamp, die, stencil set. And so I've done the stamping, I've just done plain black just outlines. And now I'm doing the stenciling. It's layers. It's a layering stencil thingy, so I'm working out all my color combos and what layers and stuff I'm gonna do. I don't know whether I just didn't stamp this correctly or whether or not the stencil's like not quite perfect. Because I notice I'm getting a few little white spots. How mates, I am here doing the crafting. That's about it. I don't know. I've had a bit of a day, and so now I'm just chillaxing with the craftables and all of the cool peeps in chat. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing alright. Even if it's yeah, that is accurate. Not really getting enough sleep, and just, you know, stressing about life and stuff. Kind of feels a little bit, if I'm honest, it kind of feels a little bit like there's a little bit of depression trying to sneak up and pounce on me, and I'm trying to fend it off. Sometimes though, and I don't advocate one way or the other, but like, me personally, I have times of just like, rather than fighting it, I just kind of go, yep, I'm just gonna wallow in it for a day or 3, and then it like fucks off. But I'm not quite there yet. I'm still trying to push past things, and maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. Anyway, those, Catherine Buller inks, they're the ones. The mini ink cubes, or ink, well not cubes, but you know, mini inks. I'm good out because it's stressing me out. Yeah, we do that. Spent every weekend at other mental health hasn't been good. Oh snap. Well, I hope he is on the mend. Because yeah, not fun. I'm glad he has you to fall back on though. That's good. I think, wait, is that all of them? Oh, that is all of them. I don't technically have to clean this right now, but I'm gonna. I'll clean them all properly in the sink later. I'm having trouble hearing you today, probably mostly the laptop. Just in general, or like voice over music? Because it could be that I messed up my music levels and they're too loud. Your voice, normally I hear you fine. So it could be that I accidentally put the... I've been trying to eat healthy and exercise again. Part of the exercise involves music. And so I use the iTunes, but I like turn it way up. Let me just double check. Because I have individual control on my headset, so I've got it down anyway. That's the spot. I mean, there could be a little bit of, you know, talking about mental health things I wasn't really projecting very much. It's projecting my voice, I mean. Voice does seem down, but on the bell it could be me. I mean, it could be that I just... Hang on. I did have my microphone positioned back a little bit. Because I'd knocked it before when I was getting organised. How's that? Is that any better? Can you hear my voice? Oh no, I'll turn it down. Mostly joking. Which one today about all these videos and forgot the recipe to make this green soup. So, yay! Broccoli can fuck off. I'm very, very biased though, so you don't listen to me, it's fine. I hate broccoli with a burning passion, so... where the fuck is this meant to line up? I think it'll have to be there, that's as best as I can get it, I think. There is nowhere where that stencil lines up all of the way. It's possible that when I put the stamp down, that maybe I like stretched it, distorted it maybe. I'm still here, it is okay and still clear. Yep. Have a best head for the hopefully brief journey. Yes. Drive safe, us. I think you had quiet today because of your mental. Yeah. I'm less boisterous. Than regular. I don't have a lot of spoons. Because today has just been like I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so I'm already feeling a bit, you know, behind the eight ball. And I had a grocery order this morning, and that was just annoying. There's two ways in, and my place is near one of the ways in and not particularly near the other place of the ways in, but the problem is that the delivery guys, they see the first way in and go, oh yeah, we're here. Even though I've put on the delivery instructions, there's 2 entries and it's this one. And then they get shitty with me because it takes them longer to like do the delivery. And it's like, well, I put in the instructions to park at the other gate, you know, and it just, So we had this, so like he rang, the delivery guy rang because he couldn't get in. And so I've gone out to the gate next to me, not there, see his truck's down at the other gate. I've walked down there, he's not there. I've looked back towards the gate near me and he's standing at that gate, the one that I just came from. And it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I've walked back down again, and in the meantime he's walked back down to the first gate, and it's like, well, and then he's rung me and gone, where are you? And I'm like, which gate are you at? And he's like, oh, I'm at the second one. And I'm like, I'm standing at the second one. No, you're not. And then he was getting all fucking passive aggressive because it was taking him longer, and it's like, well, you're the one who fucked up with. It's just. And then I've brought all that inside, and I had stuff that I had to put away. Well, like all of it I had to put away, but then I also got a little bit of some meat and stuff, and so I had to like portion it out and put it in plastic and it's it's wrap. Let's get that in the freezer. And it was at some point during that, when I was working on the kitchen bench, that I realized my wallet was not in the place where my wallet lives. And so I'm like, oh, that's odd. So I've kind of, had a quick look around in whatever other places it might have been. Which is either like on my computer desk if I had to like use one of my cards for something. Or it's like fallen down, Tankat's like knocked it off the back or whatever. And so I'm looking around and I can't find it, and I'm starting to panic and thinking, oh no, I'm going to have to cancel my cards, I'm going to have to get new cards, I'm going to have to get a new driver's license, and desperately trying to think back to when I used it last, and of course, my recall is shit, so I can't think of when I used my wallet last. And I'm like checking all of my jacket pockets, because it's been cold here lately, so I'm thinking maybe I put it in one of my pockets and then like didn't take it out of the pocket. Couldn't find it. And eventually I'm like, I'm pretty sure I went to the post office the other day to pick up a thing, and needed it's like, because the post office ladies that used to be there aren't there anymore. So I have to actually show my ID when I go in because they don't recognize me yet. I know, silly problem to have. But I'm thinking I definitely took it to the post office the other day. Then what? And I knew I'd been into the shops because I checked my my internet banking just to make sure that, like, because I'm thinking, has my wallet been stolen? Has someone like taken it out of my pocket or whatever? And so I'm checking my bank balances, and no, they're all normal. So it's like, okay. Ended up being in the car in the center console, because of course. Not what I usually do with it. I usually keep it in my pocket, so I wouldn't have grabbed it on the way out of the car when I was there last. But it's just like, it's just another thing. Like I'm getting so frustrated with my brain not being able to recall things. Because I had no idea where I used my wallet last. So that kind of got to me. So yeah, I just, on top of the tired and on top of the delivery driver being a bit of a dick, that was just, another thing to him. And that's just today, Oh well, soldier on. That's pretty good. Is that a nice little shadow? Very nice. I totally did not fall asleep though. I totally believe you, Enigma. If you say you didn't, you totally didn't. There we go. Oh, it just, yeah. It's not even, I don't even know, is it derping? Like it's not, I don't know. If it was just the occasional thing, I could just kind of laugh it off and be like, oh, what a, I forget things, how silly. But like it's all the time, and it's so frustrating. Because I know the information is in my head, I just can't get it out. I should have started with the yellows. I might actually have to clean this properly. I don't really want to get up and go to the sink though. There is an extra bit in there. Gosh dang it. There's one little bit that hadn't like cut out properly. I was looking at it and thinking that looks like it's an extra bit, but then I was like, nah, that's fine. Let's go back to the yellow ones. Do the light colours first, so at least if I just leave a little bit on the thing, it won't matter. Now, I don't remember what colours I was doing. This one's the light yellow. So we're going to do that one, and then we're going to do that one. If I'd planned this a little better, I would have, because I used this colour before on the other base. Totally could have done both of them at the same time, but that's alright. I was kind of worried that this stencil was going to like lift up with the brushes, because it's got like lots of fine little pointy bits. It's actually doing alright. Nice. And I'm sort of trying to start like in the center of the flower and work out, but at the same time it's like that section will end up really dark if I do that every time. Which would still be fine, but it's not. I'm trying to get it a bit more even. That's not an extra bit. Oh, I spoke too soon. I pulled up that bit. I wonder. Was that connected before? Did I break it? No, I think that was sticking out on its own. It'll be fine. Other yellow. Don't know why I've decided doing this on an angle is the way to go, but it feels alright. Now this one, I started with the glitz. This is the one I was going to do in reds. I'm starting there. Oh, I was just going to go across, wasn't I? Yeah. Yep. Now, does flame count as an orange or a red? really used my orange brush very much for this set. So we can, yeah, do that. The orange and the red are the last two I have to clean of the old ink. Although I didn't, orange in particular I didn't tend to use very much, so that's probably why. It's not too bad actually. Cool beans. So I'm going to come in with this one. Oh, come on. There we go. I didn't clean the stencil. Oh, fuck it. There wouldn't be much on there and this colour's darker anyway, so that's fine. I'll try to not do that again though. Ooh. That's quite the contrast. I like it though. I think that one over there was connected before. I think I was just a bit too vigorous with it in the wrong direction. There we go. Nice. I wish things lined up a little bit better, but I don't know, maybe that's the look we're going for. Kind of artsy. Oops. There we go. Hey Dale! How doings? Are you gonna get there clear unless it's fair enough? To go forth and acquire the devil vegetable. I really, really, really hate broccoli. I do hope you enjoy your soup though. Dale is okay, this is good. Get most of that off of there. I'm not too fussed about the bits that are like sitting on the edges, because I can't get to them, so meh. Grandson hates veggies, but we told him they would little trees that will eat average. Aww! Precious. When I was quite a younger kidder, Mama Cracky was all like, it's gotta eat your vegetables. And like, there's merit to that. They're good and healthy and stuff, like, that's fine. But, Mama Cracky is the sort to steam broccoli. And, yeah. Could never stand the smell of it cooking for all fucking afternoon. And then, yeah. Tasted disgusting, so I'm just like, yeah, no. We originally had, like, arguments, effectively. Trying to get me to eat it, and I'm like, no, it's disgusting, blah, blah. And there were like, points of, you know, not allowed to leave the table until you finished your plate type thing. This is when I was, like, really, really young. And I sat at that table for hours. Like, long after the rest of the family left the table. Because I was stubborn. I believe the turning point was when... Because Mama Craigie would always use that thing of, oh, there are starving children in Africa. You should eat all your food because there's starving children in Africa. To which I have many problems with that phrase. It's mostly the fact that people will use it as an attempt to, like, stop you from being ambitious, and it's like, yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. Knock that shit off. But anyway, she'd always mention, like, should eat broccoli, that's starving children in Africa. And then one night I just snapped and I yelled at her, we'll send it to them then. And I think that might have been the point where she realised that I was serious and I absolutely was not going to eat the broccoli. To this day I have not eaten broccoli since then, and I never ever will. I don't care what you cook it, I don't care how you cook it, I don't care what you cook it in. I don't care what you'd add it to, anything else, just not gonna happen. That was me and Brains, and oh, yeah, it's the same thing as Brains and White, so yeah, nah. No thanks, I'm good. So kind of thankfully the one thing that I was spared from was Brussels sprouts. I was spared from Brussels sprouts because to Papa Quickie, his mum, who I realise is like by relation is my grandmother, but she's yeah no. I don't acknowledge her as that anymore. Although, as of a couple of months ago, she's dead, so I don't have to acknowledge her as anything. Anyway, this stream is not therapy, sorry. But yeah, she'd do the thing of like boiling the things for fucking hours and all of that, and they tasted disgusting. And same thing, she'd make Papa Cookie sit at the table and eat them, and so he hated them. And so when he got together with Mama Cookie, he's like, I'm not a fussy eater. You can feed Papa Cookie fucking anything and he'll eat it. He's like, I'm not a fussy eater. We'll do whatever you want. Just no Brussels sprouts, not happening. They are not coming into this house. Not once in my entire life have I seen a Brussels sprout in my parents' house. So at least I was spared from that. Now, what was I doing for the blues? Just through the blue colours. That one. Dark blue. Okay, so you wouldn't know this. Well, see, I know. See, you've told me now. Nurse forfeits after a nurse force-fed me, and I threw them back, but I never ate them before that. Does that make sense? Yeah. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. But yes, go to shops. So go forth and acquire broccoli. I don't know what time the shops close, but yeah. The restaurants, yes. Hey, I was the same. Hey, ads. How was Tawakis? How is to Snow Pretzel? How is the Oz? Skip that bit. Whoops. I don't. It's not. I don't. It's because I was talking to you before. My brain has gone. I've already done the hi Oz. How you doing thing. How are you doing now that you're home from work? I might. That long one there that I ended up bending off, I might end up cutting that off. Because I seem to keep coming at it at such an angle that it moves, and so there's like a band there that like isn't getting colour. Which probably looks a bit weird. I really, really dislike cucumber and refuse to have it. Totally fair. Yeah, Maggie's complete and Snow Pretzel is good. Yay! Do. Very nice. So that's that. Oops, that's that layer. Snow Pretzel in a chill mood. He is a Snow Pretzel, isn't that like the default? I mean, except when he's zoomies, obviously. Where did I put the first one? There it is. I need to keep those like separate. Hopefully I will remember to go clean them. Yeah, Dale was right. Not chippy today, but getting through it. I think we're just having a day. Is it a full moon? What's happening? Why is today being such a dick? Wait, what am I doing? That's meant to go on the stencil. There-ish. I don't know exactly where it's meant to line up. I think it's there. So that one seems to fit better than the other one did. I don't know. That's right. What did I decide I was doing? See, I started with this one. And then I did that one. And I thought I was going to do this one, but I don't know that there's enough difference between these two to like justify it. This one's a little bit darker. That might be enough? Or do I want to maybe skip over to, say, that? Bring in a little bit of red. I don't know, would that be too much? I'm doing red on the other one, so... no, we'll stick with the original plan. Do I use my orange brush for that one? I think it will, actually. I'll have to clean it a little bit, because I used that darker one before. do this one on this first one, and then if it doesn't look right, I can always swap to the second one. I just don't know if there's going to be enough difference between this orange and the other orange. This one is brighter, like the other orange is a little bit, I guess, browner? Oh yeah, there's a difference. Ooh. Actually looks really good. I was just worried those two oranges were going to like blend into each other, but no, they do actually sit quite different. There you go. Really no other science! I always found it hard to imagine how colours will mix in the noggin, that's it. And because these ones being dye inks, they'll like, they'll pick up the colour that's underneath, so like, it's that analogy I do of like some inks being paint and some inks being food colouring. This one's a food colouring one, so like if you put a yellow over a blue, it's going to go green. And so you don't, like, until you see it, you don't know how it's going to layer either. It does look quite good over the yellow though. Whoopsie days. I got too exuberant. Did I rip that or did I just bend it? I just bent it. Okay, cool. Settle down, Quirky. Gently, gently. Gently. Have to bend that back a little bit. Oh yeah, that's fun. Should be fine. Sorry. It's a bully me. Yep. I need a quirky 2 noted. I need that emote. And I need an animated one. Yes. There is a time and a place. And if you have access to special calendar, you'll know both. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But yes, there's a time and a place for all of the things, and yes, I'm too heavy-handed. This is the problem. Actually, I can probably get away with that color for the next one because it's red. This might be too contrasty now that I look at it. I think this is the last brush I need to clean for the old ink. Except I went and ripped the paper towel off of the rolls and now it's like going everywhere. There we go. I actually saw, I was trying to catch up on YouTube's this morning, which is a entirely fruitless endeavour. But still I try. And one of them was there was a lady doing card making stuff, and she actually used paper towel in the background process thing. Hers had a really nice texture. The paper towels, I had like this nice like wavy thing going on, and that like transferred through the pattern she was doing, which was actually quite cool. I'm not going to be doing that. that. Not with these ones. The reason I'm using this stencil actually is because I was watching a YouTube video of actually the lady who sells these. She was demonstrating it and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have that one, and I checked and I was like, oh, I do. Wait, am I using the right one? Yeah. The dark red. Finding this one a little bit hard to see. Because like the layers, the colour of layers underneath is coming through. So, you know, because obviously the stencil is translucent. But not like fully. So it kind of looks like I've already inked it, but I haven't. Oh. Whoa! That's contrasty. Whew. That might be a bit too much, I don't know. It's a fire flower. To put foil underneath the paper card, make a substitute for texturing paper if paper is thin enough, or press molding and inking. As in like just like aluminium foil? I don't think it's got enough like weight to it. We attach it with embossing on foil to transfer through the card. I'm kind of like, I can see the those sheets I did where I like stuck the aluminium foil to it and then run it through the embossing folder. I'm looking at those and like, I'm assuming that's probably not what you meant, but like I'm looking at that and I can't get my brain past it now. So I can do that. Oops. I might have to, on future renditions of this one, use a little bit of pixie spray. Just to hold it down because it's very delicate. Lots of little futsy bits. I just think yeah, no, that's, yeah. So it's like, it's a huge part of the reason I stream the crafting is so that you can have ideas and share thoughts and stuff. It's okay, you can backseat game here. Bronze by the sunset. Great, so good. So 423. That as a reference there, previous foil embossing. Yeah, I've got, they're like just off camera over there. Because I have once again just dumped things on the desk outside of the camera angle. Whew. That's a thing. I'm glad I used both layers because that's cool. That's very that's very... it's very angry. That deep red might have been a little bit too much. Uh, 3D depth look as well with the darker color. I mean, that's what, like, this layer, this detail layer, that's like kind of what it's intended to do. But I think because on the first one the colors are a bit like closer to each other, it wasn't as obvious. But that one, oh boy, that was a dark red. That's better. Just kind of bent it back the other way. Right, pink. Nope, pink. What color was I doing on the pink? Oh, the purple, that's right. That one. Da! Gravity. No, it was this one. I very nearly did the dark one and I'm glad I didn't. Don't need to clean that brush, it's fine. And blossom for the flower freckle, that's it's when they are the darkest. Like, yeah, in the shading, yes. I think so. I have 2 brown thumbs, I don't tend to do plants. I should probably try and ink this one that way. No, wait, clockwise. Because if I go that way, I'm catching that bit that I keep bending. But if I go that way, it's fine. That doesn't feel natural though as a right-hander. I don't know, that purple might have been too much. I don't know what else I would have put with it, but it will dry back a little bit, so we'll see what happens when it dries. Seems a bit stark at the moment. So each time first I still have that upgrades. That's true, she does. Brown toe beans. So she shouldn't do any gardening either. It's Quaky, what did you do to your hand? Tank cat got me. It's fine, it's not too bad, it's fine. So I'm just a little bit extra careful about, because it literally happened during the intro. And I'm really careful about TOS things. Not that I would imagine would, anything would come of having a scratch on the back of my hand, but it's just like, you know what? Let's not risk it. I could take my chances, or I could use like a 10-cent band-aid. Tankat was being Tankat, he was. It's bubble wrap Tankat to keep the claws in check. He would lose his mind. Also, hi Simon! How doings? I don't think that would work if the salmon would be a lot of whole lot wrap. I'm pretty sure if we wanted that to be an effective thing, you'd need to bubble wrap me. I think that's the way around that would need to be. Protect me from the Tankat. So, oops. Reuse that paper towel in a minute. Blue. This one's also gonna be quite contrasty, but like we're aware of it. Sorting the dinner for the house and watching Quirky while simultaneously chatting with us. Hey Quirky. Hi! So, dinner at your place, got it. If I leave now, I might make it before the end of the weekend. Class myself as bubbly at time to wrap you up that way. To protect from the fierce Tankat. Tankat's on his armchair, asleep, belly up, and probably thinking, what do you need protection from? I'm fine. Yes, but so it's my alarm went off this morning, and normally Wednesday is a day that I would let myself have a little bit of a sleep in if I need one, and fuck knows I needed one. But I had the groceries coming, and so I didn't want to. Ooh, yep, contrasty. That's fine. So I couldn't really go back to sleep, and so the alarm's gone off. I've gotten out of bed. Because the alarm clock's on the other side of the room, I have to like physically get out of bed to turn it off. The alarm's gone off. I've gotten out of bed, turned the alarm off, sat back down on the edge of the bed, knowing that I wasn't going to be able to like lay back down or whatever. And I'm sitting there, and like it's 2 steps from the bed to get to the alarm clock. Like it's right there. And there was no cats on the bed. That's when I got up. But I've gotten up, turned the alarm up, sat back down, and I just kind of sat there for a minute because I was like rubbing my eyes and like stretching and blah blah blah, and so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do the thing, okay. And so I've stood up and I've gone to like organize the bed sort of thing, and Takecat was already on the like blanket, well, the dressing gown that I'm using as a blanket. He's all there, it's all curled up sleeping. I'm like, I didn't even, how on earth did he get on the bed without me knowing, and he curled up and he went to say, I had no idea. He's a ninja. It's over here, take it. Yeah, literally, yes. Absolutely, he knows he's cute, and he uses that to his advantage, I'm sure of it. Hang on, let me finish this bit here, and then I can not worry about holding down the stencil anymore. Hang on. There we go. And hydrate. I have some left. I now have no beverage left. But that's right. I know this. I am gonna have a break, and I know I would usually go about now, but I've only got 1 more to go, so I'm just gonna do the green one and then call it good. I literally have. I'm doing 5, so that's the last of the colours, and then we've just got leaves to do, so... No yellings. Cats like living with tiny asshole ninjas. Very much. And then they come to bed and they're all purry and being all little spoon and cutes and stuff, and it's like, how could I ever be mad at you? And then they wake you up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then you could be like, how did I ever love you? Meant to give Snow Pretzel a scritch, but now it's in hyper mode. Just a forever a bit. Whee! It's a blizzard. Not sure how it's quiet arsehole ninjas would be. I think the should suit might give them away. Maybe that's not, but maybe they don't like. Maybe it's not while they're trying to be stealthy. Maybe that's while they're like full ninja mode. Just like combat ninja mode. Maybe that's their attack. They don't attack with nunchucks. They attack with toot chucks? No. What? Anyway. What am I doing? What am I doing? That one, this one, this one. The dark teal. It's the teal for the old from the alternate dimension. Although the one in this dimension does have a beard, he could be the evil one. Hmm. Oh wait, no, mustache. Mustache! It's the evil mustache, villain mustache. Oh no, he has one of those too. Shit. Anyway, that analogy is falling apart. By the time you come out from the break, seat will be on. Yummies! Let's just do this picture and actors bits. Bye! So we've been left with Arswin. I expect nothing less. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. Everybody's having food. I don't know what I'm having for food yet. I do have like 1.5 serves of baconara left. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I'm so glad I did a teal one. That's pretty. That dark one really just sets that off. That's cool. Let's call it chartreuse. Ah! Ah! I can't be mad, I'm too impressed. Wow. Heart your face, salmon, bye! Oh my god. I'm inclined to the blue one, but teal is up to that. Yep. Yeah, the stars aligned for that one, so they really did. It was too perfect of a joke for him to not take it. Here's salmon. Chartreuse breeze! Oh, heck yeah. Pretties! That's all of the flower part of the flowers done now. I just need to do the leaves, which I'm going to do just all the same colour for the leaves. I'm not going to worry about mixing and matching greens and stuff. There's 2 stencils for that. I think it's just a light and a dark. Yeah, there's a light background and then the detail. There's also a thing for the middle of the flower. I'm probably not going to bother with that, to be honest. This one, that one. This is the the base layer of the leaves. Let's put that on there before I ended up with it everywhere. Yeah, this is the base layer of the leaves, and that bit's intended for the center, but I'm just gonna ignore that bit. I might even put, before I forget, I'm just gonna put a little bit of tape over that bit. I'm gonna do it front and back as well, just so it's not sticky. Literally just gonna go like that. Just to cover up that center bit of the flower. I think it's intended to do like, it's maybe embossing or maybe like a different color or whatever, but it's fine. They already got covered by like the main part of the, the background color, and honestly they look fine. Oops. Yeah, not gonna bother with that bit. Okay. Let me just wipe that off really quick. Cool. Alright. That's what I should do. It's light green due to the teal flower. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do, so these are the thingies. That's the set there that I used for the teal flower. I've got that shade of green. I do have this shade of green, but I don't know, it's a little bit too yellow, like that one's a bluer tone and this one's a yellower tone, so I'm kind of thinking maybe these two instead. Like that one is the main color and then that one is the little highlighty bit. What I could maybe do, and I'll science it when I get back, it's because these are dye inks, you can just layer the same color over itself and it'll go darker. Not a ton, but like it's just like a heavier application. So I might just do that one and then do that one again just to give it a little bit of like, give it that shading but not anything too intense. So we'll see. I'll play with it when I get back, because if I start sciencing it now I'll never go on break. So I'm gonna go on break. Oops. Put the brushes in the in the brush place. There we go. Cool. Shower returns. Hi Jade! How doings? That is the colour. It's purple and shiny. Well, light purple and shiny. Tis cool. Except my nails are not really made for chrome polishes, so that's the thing. But still, it's cool. But how is you? Wait a minute. I just can't. Okay. Can't craft yet. I have to wait. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. The Australian version of which is 1 Oodnadatta, 2 Oodnadatta, 3 Oodnadatta. There's a place in, I believe it's South Australia, if I remember rightly, called Oodnadatta. The colour changed? What colour changed? Jade woke up. Yay! From the first handout to the current one. I totally did my nails while I was on break. I can't craft yet, they're still drying. No, I'm joking. What? Today is the fight against the cash machine, day 2. Well, I hope you win this time, because the cash machine was totally a dick last time. Didn't play fair. Okay, so what I want to do, just want to do a little bit of a test. So I'm just going to come in. No, that's way too dark. I'm not going to do it that dark on the first pass. But like, that's kind of like the layering that I'm going for. And so like, if we then come back in with like the second stencil. So we'll have like a lighter green and a dark green. So I think we'll do that. That'll be okay. We'll just go light-handed on the first round and then heavier on the second one. Shanae. And when I took the tape off the other bit, it all like ripped up and stuff, so fresh piece of tape it is. Tried a dick twice yesterday. Oh my god. Rude. Goes nuts and chucks cashews at the machine potato. I realise you put that hyphen in because it just so happens on my screen that's where it cuts off. So the cash hyphen is on one line and then the ooze is on the second line. And my brain went, oh, that's new, that it's like auto splitting it like that when it doesn't fit. Oh wait, no. Nope. This is Twitch chat, not Microsoft Word. Wish these stencils lined up with the stamp better. I don't know whether it was just like when I put the stamp down, because I just kind of placed it down and just let it sit where it wanted to sit and hoped that that was like the right spot. I don't think it was, because like it's not lining up. Either that or the stencils weren't cut very well, but I don't know. So yeah, first layer, light-handed. As much as I can do light-handed. Like so. And then the second layer will be the same color again, but like heavier. And that'll give us our little like contrast slash shading. stuff. Like so. Hey Puxon! How doings? The other thing that I started doing, sort of, before stream today, and I just realised it's like still sitting over there, half in progress, sort of. As well as on breakdance in. So I started doing, you know, the masking paper where I cut out the hearts. I did another couple of sheets of that, and I do have one here somewhere. Maybe I don't. Did I bring it over here? If I did, I can't see it anymore. So yes, and there's one currently sitting like on the machine, like it's done, but it's just I haven't unloaded it and done the next one. Because I was going to do a little bit of that as well, the masking. But possibly not today. I'm good, another day working from home. Hey, Craigie. Yeah, not bad. Could be better. But I am making pretty things, and that's making my brain play happy, so that's nice. I hope your day of working from home is not butts. Lovely. For some reason, even though I like have already said that I know that this one isn't like it doesn't line up quite perfectly, I'm still sitting there going, oh, that bit's off and this bit's off, and I'll just finagle it, and it's like I literally just acknowledged that it's not perfectly accurate. I'm not gonna get it perfect, but I'd still keep trying. I've thought before, speaking of die cutting machine and layering stencils, I think it would be cool if I tried to design some. That would be an interesting science. Let's see how many adjustments. This is true. Like, it's not gonna be perfect, but if it's significantly off, then it's, you know, needs fixing. But if it's only a smidge, no harm, no foul. The past few days have been butts, but not butts so far today, and no meetings today involving butts. So looking good so far, but plenty of day left that shit. Well, I hope it's. I hope today is buttless, just like Geek. I don't think it's possible to find a workplace that doesn't have butts, because it's more often than not they're your boss. Either that or they're your boss's boss. Sometimes you can have a good direct boss, and the next one up is like, yeah. My last job was kind of like that. My immediate manager was this amazing little pocket rocket. But the people in head office were utterly useless. Put that over there so it doesn't stain too hard. There we go. Oops. Got my finger right on the ink pad then. Good job, me. Yeah, it's good to know butts so far. It's gonna go lay down for a bit. Have fun safely, but it's... No, Salmon, don't. That's fine. You gotta take care of you. Don't apologize for that. Good gosh. Does that seem okay? Yeah. Maybe he gets feeling better, Salmon. Indeed. No apologies for self-care ever. I will never accept them. And this is the bit where I get to go heavier-handed. Yay. And I'm not even going to tap the brush off, I'm just going to go for it. Just really get in there. Oops. Yes! Fuck yes! Get cool! Oh my god. I've made pretties. That's a pretty color. I'm so glad I did this teal one. I wasn't gonna, because I was like, you don't usually get teal flowers in nature, but I'm like, this isn't nature, this is art. You can make whatever fucking pretties we like. I'm so glad I did that teal one, it came out so good. Have you ever bought off Temu? No, I haven't. I think I've heard of it. I think that was the one... There's a YouTube video that keeps coming across my, like, recommended, or not, well, you know how you watch a video and then it ends and then at the end it's got like 9 or 16 or whatever it is, thumbnails of other videos that are it's related to either that video or other things that you like or whatever. It keeps popping up on there. It's one of those like, we bought all of these things off this website, here's what we think type deals, and I haven't watched it. But I think that was the website? So, no, I haven't. And there's a little bit of my brain that's going, oh, I should have a bit of a look, and then the rest of my brain's... the rest of my brain and my wallet is going, no, don't, no, don't look it up, don't look it up. Because it's kind of like, but what if I find stuff I like? And then the, you know, the opposing thought is, oh no, what if I find stuff I like? What's happening here? Why is that not? The other one lined up okay. It's going to have to be about there, I think. I'm mostly doing it off of this flower because that one's actually cut out the same shape. But then the other bits are here? I don't know, whatever. Haven't heard of that one myself? Yeah. Bosses are not butts, but working a lot later with other teams, contractors offshore, and that brings the butts to the yard. Oh, dang it. Hopefully that's not a thing you have to do too often. Dealing with the butts, I mean. Heard of it on a morning show. They have everything closed, scrapbooking, just and fairly new. I might look it up. Oh, I shouldn't though. I shouldn't. I'm really curious though. Because like, what if they have things that I normally buy but have them cheaper than I normally buy them? And then what? How could they say things not overly expensive? What I've seen, is it? Because like I said, all I know of it is that one video, and that video might not even be that website. But I think that was the name of it though. It's not like Wish or anything, is it? It's not like a, you know, alternate form of like Wish or like AliExpress or any of those, is it? Now there's a website I haven't ever bought from. It's a pro tip. If you're on Wish and you find shit that you like and you want to buy it, either take the title or the image, because you can image search, and then go look on AliExpress and get it for way cheaper. It's the same fucking sellers with the same fucking thumbnails. Just save monies. Ooh. It's anything like any particular model thingamabob, or just for, like, for practicals? See, I'm trying to it's not gonna happen, but I have, you know, vague? Vein? No. What? No, it's vein. It is vein. Wow. Thinking is hard. Words are hard. I would really like one day to be able to buy a place. It doesn't have to be big or fancy or anything else. I just, you know, And so I am kind of trying to save a deposit, but like... And this is not in any way a reflection on anything. It's not... I am not in any way like having a go. This is not anything against anyone or anything like that. But, you know, I don't earn a whole bunch more than what my expenses are. There's not a whole lot of leeway there. And so, trying to save a deposit on a potentially, you know, six-figure house. Very, very, very hard. And so I've been trying to, like, was it last year I did the no-buy? I think so. Yeah, 2021 was the use what you have. Last year was no-buy, with exceptions. I did just carry that on. This year's a no-buy with exceptions, and I'm doing fucking well this year. I've made, I think, 3 purchases now for crafting. In 4 months. 3.5 months, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So yeah, so that's, yeah. Making better progress this year than I did last year. But, yes. So that's why, so it's when I was like, I want to go to that website and have a look. It's like, oh, but it's gonna, oh no. But there is kind of an element of, well, it's gonna take me 11,000 fucking years to, save the deposit. So I might as well, you know, it's occasionally, very occasionally, just, you know, get a little treat thing. Craft supplies, you know. Stop myself going completely bonkers. No, that's not fair. I'm already bonkers. Yeah, Amazon even more, yes. And again, it's still the same sellers. They're just, you know, using all of the channels. It's specifically said, oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember what I said then either. I don't know how to save money. I'm proud that I managed to save up enough for this. And that's freaking awesome! Yes, be proud of that. I'm proud of that. Good for you. You have to treat yourself okay. You do! You do. And yeah. You can't be, you know, 100% deprived all of the time. That's why I can't fucking stand it when, because I'm on Reddit, I follow a lot of like finance subreddits, and you occasionally come across people that are like, you know, oh, I'm spending all of my money on rent and electricity bills, and here's my budget, and you know, their budget is like rent and bills and car payment and one cheap takeaway a month, and they just get totally dogpiled, and people are like, what are you doing wasting money on takeaway? You shouldn't be, you just gotta save money and pay bills and car payment and all that. Shut the fuck up. Everybody needs that little thing, whether it's like a takeaway thing, or you buy, you know, some people buy like a little bit of makeup, or some people, you know, buy a piece of clothing, and like it's all moderation. If you're not doing well financially, then no, you shouldn't be buying, you know, brand name clothing every weekend, but like, you gotta have that little treat occasionally. There's gotta be the carrot on the end of the stick to get you through all the other bullshit. So yes, occasional treat good. Have you got a so hat? No, well, it's itchy actually. I'll give it that. Tankat scratched me during the intro, actually. Actually, I'd started and then I was getting ready, like I was getting a beverage and just like getting organised and all of that, and then thing happened with Tankat and he ended up. No, it wasn't deliberate. It was just I was carrying him from where he was to where I wanted him to be, and he was not a fan of that endeavour. So he was kind of like I was holding him to literally just, you know, around the middle, and he's flailing and he's got the claws out and he's just like things are happening. I didn't even notice it happened until it started stinging. But yes, I just did the band-aid just so that it wasn't like showing on stream. I think, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Let's put that away. Actually, wait, let's get this. That off of there. And clean that. Over there, paper towel in the bin. Oops, in the bin. Thank you. Get that out of the way. Pretties. Very nice. Let's go to check the soup. Do it. I did. I hydrated. I did. But you know what? I'm gonna hydrate again. Because I can. Hydrate yet. It looks for the carrot. I think you should probably check with Sage. Sage knows all about the carrots. And the barrels and barrels and barrels and barrels of them. So many carrots. I don't even know how long it would have taken him to grow all of those. And the thought occurs, probably most of you don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. It's right. Stencils are over there, that's fine. Destructions. Trying to make sure I don't lose any of the bits. So that's the bit for the stencils. That's the bit for the stamps. This one has multiple layers of packaging. That goes in there, that's for that one. And then that's for the whole thing. Okay, cool. Keep that together like that. Now, die. So now, I'll cut these in half. Just so I don't have to run the entire thing through my die cutting machine. I went ahead and I stamped that many so that I had spares in case any of them didn't come out good, and then they all came out good. Definitely had a Philadelphia cat. Yes. I did. Oh, dang it. that up. I just, like, I was impressed when there was one barrel. Because I thought, like, good commitment to the joke and stuff. And then there was another barrel. And 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 it just kept going. It just kept going. I don't know that I ever did finish that cat tower. I think the front wall was, I never ended up filling it in. Or maybe I did. I can't remember. And I don't actually know whether or not the save files for that world exist anywhere. But you know what? That's fine. That's the thing I need to... yeah. I should not be using my nails to take this tape off. In fact, I've just ruined the edge of that one. Ah, dang it. It's fine. Just want a little piece just to hold it still. I do have a magnetic platform, but I don't want to go and line it up and then have it shift on me. It has to be the stamp that was wrong. Because I'm trying to line this up and I'm like, I can see like 2/3 of it is good and then that bit's off. It has to be the stamp. I thought it was maybe the stencils. That maybe they've been like cut a little bit off, but I think it was the stamp. I wonder if I should have tried harder to like lay it out properly. I don't know. Hey! Please! I made a penis. Even more depth. Yeah, it really gives it that like definition. Just with that little bit of the border and like just seeing the like having the shape of it as well. Like it just. Where's the other teal one? Like it just. Oh, hang on. Let's face them the same way. There we go. It's like it just gives it that little bit. A little bit more. Even though all you've done is cut it out, like it's not... I haven't changed anything else. A little bit find myself wishing I had a second one of these days, so I could run 2 through at once. I don't think you can buy the die individually on this one. I think it just comes as a set. I don't even know what I'm going to do with these yet. I mean, obviously at some point I will make cards. Probably, maybe. Sometimes I do that. But like, I didn't have a plan for these. I was just like, this idea, I owned the product and I saw the YouTube video from the lady and I was like, so I'm gonna do that today. But at least when inspiration does strike me and I'm like, oh, I could totally make those into that, they'll be ready. Well, thinking that's, ooh, dangerous. Actually, speaking of thinkies, and Oz, so we mustn't forget about the thing Oz. I've done, oh wait, I've done one of each now, hang on, let's have a look. Oh, heck yeah. That's all the, that's like the full, like, set. Fun! Even more thingy that. It's getting even more dangerous. They've come out so good! Oh. And I know it's a stencil thing and that's like... There's, I don't know. I don't think it's less creative to work with these kinds of products than it is to, you know, say, to paint a painting or whatever. Like, it's different. Somebody put in the creative to make these products, and now I'm putting in the creative to make the pretties happen. Whoops. Ah, bollocks. Gravity check. There was I'm trying to think of her name. It's not coming to me. It's I don't really like so for a while there, like I've got the TikTok app, and for a while there I'd like watch things. I've kind of fallen off of it now because it's just can't keep up. But there was a lady I was following, and she did she used a knitting machine to make like beanies and stuff. And people kept saying to her, you know, oh, you're not really making the things, you're using a machine. And so she put out a TikTok of there was she had a ball of wool and a pair of knitting needles, and has like held them up and then like chucked them down on the table and just kind of, you know, shrugged. And then she's gotten the knitting machine and the ball of wool, and she's like put the rested the ball of wool on the knitting machine, and like nothing's happened. And so she's just kind of shrugged. And then the thing was like, you know, it doesn't matter what tools you use, you're still the one putting in the work. And I'm like, oh hell yes. Is there a way to encase them in something clear, possibly like acrylic, or to laminate, then clear resin, and then attached to like a, can we doesn't have like a keychain, but like a bag of, ooh, yeah. Basically, you'd want to like seal it. Like if you were going to use it with resin, say, you'd have to seal it because the paper absorbs moisture, and the resin's like, it's got moisture in it. So if you put the resin straight on the paper, it'd like fuck it up. But yeah, you could laminate it, or you could use something like a spray sealant or like a Mod Podge or something like that, and then put that over the top. Yeah, that would be doable. Yes. I don't know. Is that like this particular one? Is that too big? I suppose if you have it not as a keychain, but if you have it hanging off like a bag or whatever. Interesting. Dies come with the stem and stencil. Yes, this one came as a set. This one's from Melina Craft, and so this is that's the packaging it comes on. There's a little bit of tape there where the die like sits there, and then you've got that was in it, and the little stencil set thingy as well. Oops, there, its own little bag thing, and that's, yeah, comes as a set. Possibly maybe you can buy the elements individually. I don't remember. I'd have to go like look up the listing for this one, because it could have been that she possibly offered, like this is the one with all three, she might have offered like stencil and die to there, and then stamp and die to there. I know that's sometimes a thing that happens, but I can't remember if it happened for this one or not. If I had been more organised earlier, I would have like gone and gotten the link for this product, but it was a little bit last minute that I decided this is what I was doing today, so I was not prepared. It depends the cash machine if you didn't get jobs. Oh fuck. Still not working? What is this bullshit? Why have they not... Needs to have someone come and look at it with a sledgehammer. No, don't do that. Please don't put me on a list. But still, what the fuck? Why have they not fixed it yet? This is bullshit. It's gonna be us. Yes, there we go. Pyro. There is, thank you. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm more than willing to help you spend your money. I mean, mostly joking. But if I can help peeps find products that they like and they're like not expensive and stuff, I'm all for that. So, yes. Whoops. Overshot. So yeah, time to try a different one. A bit if that fails, we'll thread through to my bank and see what the fuck. Yes. Because something's wrong there, and I don't know what, but I need to get to the bottom of it. No, you're not. Dang it. I'll try harder. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, I know that you know, it's like I keep saying, I watch a lot of YouTubers, card making YouTubers, and a lot of them are like, they work with the companies or they're like sponsored by the companies or whatever, you know. It's, the Simon Says stamps and the Alta News and Concord and Knife, all that kind of stuff. So I'm never going to be one of those people. One of those people. Didn't mean it like that. You know, I'm never going to be the sort of person who's going to be like, you know, working that way, creating that way, whatever. But if I do have stuff and people are like, oh, that product looks cool, where did you get it? Like, shit, yeah, I'm going to be like, here is all the information that I can remember off the top of my head. Heck yeah. Stencils still need cleaning, so they're over there. That's fine. I'm going to put this back in its packet before I lose it all. Oh, come on, get in there. There we go. Actually, I might put that little plastic sleeve in there too, otherwise I'll lose that. There we go. Unfortunately, I have at least one cat who's a little bit prone to attempting to chew plastic. Surprisingly, it's not Tankat. Oh yes, good idea. Oh, my neck. I must have been leaning a little bit too much. When I very first started creates, I'd get a really sore neck because I would be compensating for my headset. Because I'd be like, I want to like, I know you guys can't see this, but like I'd be leaning over the desk to see what I'm doing, but my headset would fall forward and then I'd have to angle my head backwards to try and like counterbalance, and so I ended up with a terribly sore neck. So these days I just wear a bandana to like hold it in the spot that I need it to be, but oh, I must have been leaning oddly because my neck is stiff. So yeah, that's those. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I have them. Do I have a blank card base? Blank card base, there we go. Because I don't know... The spacing of it's pretty good, like it's going to fit in the width of a card. But like, then what kind of thing? Like... Could I put multiples? I don't think that really works. Would I keep the same? Could I keep the same color maybe? Nah, looks spazzy. Just the one then. It would need something else. Could possibly do a little something with maybe an embossed background, just to give it a little bit of texture. So it would kind of depend on what sentiment I was going to put with it. Remember, can always make more as well, so don't have to limit it. So what do you mean these aren't the last of these that exist on the Earth? I must treat them incredibly precious, because once I use them, they will never exist again. Here's that sense with, like, a trellis, but it's a die. Oh, right, I see what you're saying. Yep. Sorry, that took me a second. I'm slow. Yes. Trellis as, like, the background, yes. I don't think I've got a background. I don't have a lot of background dyes. I should, but I could possibly work something up on the cricket. That would not be super difficult. Straight lines. Basically, just make a grid, but on the 45 angle. Poster idea for these. It's garden poster. Ooh. Sorry, No. You're fine. You're fine. I'm blurry today. Thinking is hard. It is all good. Don't stress. Don't stress. Okay. So I'm gonna not think about these anymore. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but it's good to know that they fit across the thing, so that's nice. But yes, I'm going to go away. I was tempted to do the little hearts thing and maybe do a little bit of like masking and syncing and stuff, but I just, that feels like a good stopping point. So yeah, no stress. You know what I do? I like my glitter and sparkles that, ooh! Just give it a little bit of shimmer. Let's see if there's anyone under Makers and Crafting that jumps out at me. Oh, hey, look, that lady's doing flowers just like I was. Ooh. This person jumps out at me. Their title has a pun in it. That was the first thing I noticed. And they're Australian. And their hair is amazing! And they're making cool stuff. Oh, fuck yes. All of the things. This was good and careful create. It was! There were pretty things at the end of it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging about. Let's go and see Salt Queen Plays. Their title is I Wanna Stitch the Very Best. Pokemon Cross Stitch. Fuck yes. Why does that keep saying no data returned? That's Weird. Maybe I need to put the full link in there or something with the HTTPS stuff. I don't know, it keeps saying no data was returned whenever we do the link thingies. I don't know. Anyway. I shall have a look later. Have a good day. Thank you! Enjoy your soup! I do hope you enjoy your soup. Thank you everybody for coming and hanging about. Be good. If you can't be good, be crafty. For Geek tomorrow. So back here on Friday. And then technically Sunday is Streamiversary for Geek, so there will be probably stuff happening over there that I fully have not organised yet. Cool. It's fine. Bye!
But this is page 1 of 20. So we have a lot to do.